Hello, hello, and welcome into the weekly mixing session here, the weekly Wednesday mixing session. I'm like a half hour early here, I think, but that's okay. We're mixing a song called I Won't Back Down today. It's a Tom Petty cover, and as always, if you want to download the multi-tracks for the song, if you want to mix along with today's stream, the link at the top of the chat or at the top of the description, you can grab those multi-tracks completely for free, and you can mix along with me here today, or you can just use them for your own mixing practice. There's tons and tons of other multi-tracks on that page as well, with links back to the various streams. So you can grab any of them, no charge, and you can go back to all the streams and follow along if you would like as well. It'll be kind of an interesting session here. Lots of guitars to contend with, as is usually the thing with Tom Petty songs. Big background vocals, and only one tom, which is kind of neat. I do have my mix bus processing set up and ready to go here. So using the console shaper here, just the drive at 0 though, and then my mix bus compressor, 2-to-1 ratio, 30 millisecond attack, 100 millisecond release, 1 dB a gain, and then negative 1.6 on the threshold. And at the very end of the mix A chain here, I have the soft tube tape machine, 5.1 on the amount, on the B type, because this gives me the most bottom end warmth, which is nice, and then 30 inches per second there for the tape speed. That runs into my actual mix bus, which just has a limiter on it, bumping everything up by about 6 dB into a negative 1 dB ceiling. So I'm getting that mastering volume, but I'm going to pull my main down here by about 6 dB. So I'm getting that volume and I'm getting that mastering style limiting without having to listen super, super loud there. Tire my ears out much, much faster that way. We've got everything set here. We're going to start making our way through the track. There might be a little bit of stuff going on some of these tracks. Sometimes I do just a little bit while recording, just so things sit better for different instrumentalists. So here's our kick drum. Let's see where we're at here. Cool. Some limiting going on there on the kick drum. First one's doing about 2.5 to 3, and then just a dB here extra. A little bit of ringing there at 796. I like that. About 8.5 dB of reduction here, 30 millisecond attack, 60 millisecond release. We don't want to go super fast with the attack, but we want the release to come back in time, so it's not compressing still on the next hit there. Let's get some top end on this guy. That feels nice. Let's get the bottom end set here. Maybe a little bit more top. It feels nice. Here's our snare drum next. Same thing, there's a little bit of limiting going on. I try and put this in during the recording phase because we're usually sitting, let's see, we did the strings, so the keys, and a couple of the electrics first to start. And then from there we did drums. So we got the drums in pretty early. And I like to get some limiting on the drums during tracking so the kick and snare hit really, really consistently while we build the rest of the instruments on top. So this first guy's just catching peaks, it looks like. Tightening up our bottom end there. I've been using a lot of limiting lately on the snare just to keep it really, really super consistent. Lots of mids here. You can see there's like a big scoop. You can see now our limiter is actually doing something there with that big mid-range boost. Let's get some bottom. I like that. I've been liking a fatter snare drum lately, and it fits the song, so. Here's our tom. It's just a floor tom, but I'm still going to mix it on the bus here, because why not? Maybe a touch of bottom. But that's it. There ain't no easy. Cool. Let's hear just these three so far, just our spot mics. Cool. Let's take a look at our overheads here. A little thick. More balanced and emphasizes the cymbals a little bit. I'm not too keen on boosting top end usually. I'd rather, on overheads at least, trim out some of the mud and the buildup here and even out the bottom end and just let the cymbals shine through naturally. Don't want them to get harsh or anything. Cool, feels nice. Here's our mono room. This is one of my favorite mics on the kit. It's literally just the vocal mic that I leave open. And then I drive the WA, the Warm Audio 73 a little bit. It's just such a fat mic to throw in with the rest of the drums. So that fattens up the kick drum, the mono room, and then here's our stereo room. You can hear that fattens up the snare. So we've got kind of two ambience levers that we can pull if we need more on the kick, more on the snare. Bass seems like it's compressed already. Excuse me. Coffee's coming back to bite there. I love slamming bass. Into the compressor first, and then into the multiband too. So this is gonna get our low end super, super even. And there's lots of useful tools to do this kind of thing now. This is kind of the old school way to do it with a multiband. There's tons of like super specific tools you can use now, like the Black Salt Audio stuff. I want to mess with the top end, but I'm going to boost some top end first, I think. A little bit of nosiness kind of helps the bass slot between our electrics. So if we park this, is it almost right at the same spot as the bottom end one? It'll just catch any big peaks that come through. And you can see both our ratios are 20:1, so it's like some limiting on the bass that we can control top end and bottom end wise. So here's our first EQ, pulling out some low mids, bringing up some nosiness, and then a bunch of top end here so we can hear what he's playing. We're doing about 10 dB reduction with the compressor, with the 1176. 0.55 milliseconds on the attack, 50 millisecond release. Compressing our bottom end, everything below 180 with the multiband, and then everything above 180, just kind of tapping it, holding it in place. Now, at the end of the chain, some bottom end. Let's see how those are working together. Here's my distortion track. Just everything above 180, and then I just crank the red light distortion here. Part of my template. Our main rhythms there. I like using this Everest C100A on guitars, just about 3 dB reduction there. And then I'm kind of using the multiband here. You could see I was flipping back between the chorus and the verse. He's playing a little bit quieter in the verse sections. So I'm kind of using the multiband to even out the tone as well as the volume between the softer verse section and then the chorus sections. With something that's more live, if this was a live band, I would leave more of that dynamic energy in between the verse and the chorus. But with a production like this, we're getting the energy lift in the chorus by more instruments coming in to lift that energy, instead of the verse guitar getting louder in the chorus. So here's our strings, trying to trim out some of that bottom end energy, but not too much. Just touching that needle there, gives it a little bit of color. This is just an impulse response of the sun plate from the Bricasti, about a 4-second reverb. So really, really long on the snare drum. It's all that's sending to it. I just like to bring this up for some length on the snare drum. Here's this is one of my favorite parts of like a Tom Petty production, a Tom Petty song, is stereo 12-string acoustics. Listen to these guys. If that's not the most beautiful thing ever, I don't know what is. So a little bit of EQ here. With 12 strings, we have a lot more resonance going on. So I've got a couple dips here. Again, this is something I put on as we were recording, building out the rest of the track. These were kind of ringing out. I didn't want to hear that as we're tracking vocals, background vocals and such. So pulling out at 588 there. Pulling out at, what's that second one? 881. And then pulling out at 1.17K. Those are our three. Those are all notched all the way up. 24 on the Q and then down 12 dB. High pass at 224 and then adding a touch of 2.5K. And about 5-6 dB at 8K for some top end brightness. Just grabbing some of the peaks here with the 1176. And then this is my guitar timer preset on the multiband. Just looking at 1K and above. Those sit really nicely. And then we've got these kind of static guitars here. A little bit of compression. Multi-band holding them in place. High and a low pass filter, kind of hone in on the main frequency range here. We don't need too much bottom end, even low mid energy on these. They're just going to get parked in one place here against our other electrics. Big cookies. You're thinking the crashes are too loud there? Let's see. I wasn't quite paying attention to the crashes. I like them where they are. If they end up too loud inside everything else, if they take away from the vocal or something, we might put maybe soothe on there or a multi-band if it's just those popping out. Sometimes it's usually just a harsh resonant frequency that makes the cymbals feel too loud. Other times we can just throw a multi-band on. But let's get our lead guitar in place here. I am going to click the original on for just a second, see where the lead guitar sits. This needs some top end on it. And that's a lot of top end. There was one frequency that popped out. Let's see if maybe we have to grab that or something. If the multi-band doesn't grab it here, I might go in and EQ that down. that's a lot of verb I cranked up there, but I think it feels okay. I think it sounds sweet. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you think it sounds sweet. Big cookies there. Thank you. All right, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna take a look at the vocals next here. That second chorus looks like the strongest part for the vocals. I'm gonna zoom out and take a look here. It does indeed. So we'll look at the second chorus here and kind of dial in our vocals here. And then I don't know if we'll do backgrounds or reference first. Sometimes I really like to have the lead vocal right before I throw in the backgrounds and kind of wrap up the mix here. Everything else is feeling really, really good. I like the balance between the kick and the snare, I think. The bass is sitting pretty close to where it should. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised about how all these guitars are sitting. A lot of electrics and then the 12-string acoustics and then strings as well. I thought it was going to be very, very muddy. It's sounding pretty smooth for the moment. So we're going to look at our vocal next here. And I'm actually going to... I've been trying to mix into soothe lately. I think I'm going to do the opposite this time. So I'm going to mix my vocal like usual and then put soothe on at the end and kind of see what that does going that way. Sometimes I feel like I don't get the top end right, or I push too much top end if I have soothe on from the beginning. So let's see where our vocal's sitting.
Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, baby, won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground. Out. Hey, I stand. There ain't no easy way out. Hey, I won't. Stand my ground. Hey, baby.
Okay, I like that.
There ain't no easy. Hey, baby. There ain't no easy way out. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. There ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gate. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't. You can stand me up at the gates of hell. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I
don't know about maybe adding some of this 3K area.
You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but you can stand me up at the gates of hell, but you can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I
I'm satisfied
will stand
there.
my ground.
Let's find those S's, see where those are sitting at.
Will stand my ground, and I won't. Will stand my ground. Will stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back.
Okay, and then let's see. We need some bottom end, I think.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down.
Nice.
No, I'll stand my. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground. And I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I
Maybe two?
stand my out. Hey, I stand. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
And you know what I saw? I've been digging Spinlight Studios videos lately, and he just did a whole mix, like a whole 2 hour mix session, and he followed his 1176 on the vocal with an LA2A. Let's try that.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out.
I'm not digging it here.
Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. Well, I won't back down. No, I
Let's see what effects are sitting on the vocal in the original.
won't back down. No, I won't back down.
That's super dry.
Well, I know what's right. I got just one life. Won't back down.
So we'll take it minimal here. I might put more verb than the original, but let's see.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my.
I do like to put this in. This guy has a little bit of dimension on the lead vocal. It's just a quarter note delay, but I'm using the splitter inside of Studio One to create a left and a right, or to get access to the left and the right channel. So splitter on channel split, and then the delay on the left will go 10 seconds or 10 milliseconds short of a quarter note, and then the one on the right will go 10 milliseconds further than a quarter note. This will give us some distinction and make it stereo. And then I've got a compressor at the end of the chain here that we'll use to side chain. Let's get rid of that for just a moment.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
So the idea here is, while the vocal's going, this delay, this crazy stereo delay, is going to be down by about 7.5 dB. And then when the vocal stops, this delay will come up to fill the gaps between the vocal. So we get that little bit of ear candy, but it's not sitting on top of the vocal.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned, won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. Won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life.
Now there's a vocal harmony. Let's just drag the settings from the lead vocal over and balance that way. The only thing we won't need is the giant bottom end boost, because the harmony doesn't need any weight to it. It's just this high piece that'll sit. It actually doesn't need the multiband on it either, because there's no S's or sibilants or anything.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
And then let's just blend that with the lead.
Won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, down. Hey.
You know what? I'm going to change this channel to stereo, and I'm going to turn off the effects for just a moment. I'm going to grab a chorus. Let's see if we can spread it.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
That's kind of cool.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Well, let's blend that with the lead and see.
Hey, baby. There ain't no easy way out. Hey,
I love that. That sounds so cool. I like that. That sits much, much, much better. Kind of a cool thing. It pans it out away from the lead.
hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey,
I love that. That's cool. All right. Background vocals are the last piece of the puzzle here, and these are already kind of mixed, it looks like. Oh, they're not. Never mind. I lied.
I won't back down.
All right. Well, before we put these in, I'm going to listen through the track here and kind of see where we're sitting all the way through, and maybe switch to the mains in the room for a second, give my ears a break from the headphones. We've been going for about 47 minutes, so getting a little tired here on my ears on the headphones. So we'll flip back to stereo here for a second. And we're just going to listen through the track at the moment, kind of see where we're sitting with everything, and I'm going to listen on the mains here in the room.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground. And I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I won't back down.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with where everything is sitting at the moment. We might mess with the lead guitar volume, stuff like that, as we get the rest of the track in. But I want to look at these background vocals first here and get these guys sitting right. At least this first stack here first.
I won't back down. I won't back down.
Now, I used to mix all background vocals on the bus, like all together, but I can't remember who it was.
I won't back.
It might have been Bob Horn I saw talking about how he always goes in individually, and I started doing that, and I'm liking the way it sounds.
I won't back down. I won't back down. I won't. I won't back down. I won't back. I won't back down. I won't.
won't back down. I 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 won't back down. Now I will emphasize some high mids on background vocals. I won't back down. 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 Thought I was going to need that multi-band. We're going to keep it in the signal chain as we move down as a little safety. So here's our second pair. Kind of see what the damage is here. I won't back down. 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 It's a little bit of safety, and it feels like it's just keeping that top end there. I won't back down. 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 Cool, cool, cool. Here's our high ones here. I won't back down. 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 I like that. I won't back down. I won't back down. I won't back down. Same thing. I just feel safer with that there for some reason. I won't back down. 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 I won't back. I won't back. Cool. I'm gonna pull up the verb here a little bit.
Back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. I will stand my ground, and my ground will stand my ground. I will stand my ground. I will stand my ground. Hey, baby, down. Will stand my ground, and I won't back down.
So those oohs come in much louder than the actual background.
Won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down.
So let's try this. I'm going to automate on and off this little mix tool. That way I still have free control over the fader. I don't like not having control over my fader. So it's bypassed, and then it'll come on for the backgrounds, for the oohs, turn back off, and it'll work like that. So here's our oohs. I gotta bring it back on there though. And then all the way out. All right, so that'll give us a little bit of control over the actual harmony backgrounds versus the oohs. Let's see how that feels.
And I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey,
All right, so the last little group we have here is the callback vocals. So I'm going to start, I think, with the same chain from our other stack of backgrounds and kind of see where that gets us. And if we have to loop back and do something different, we can.
I won't back down. 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 I won't back down.
Making these a little bit thinner than
down.
our other stack.
I won't back down. 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 I won't back down.
You can see we do need the multiband here, though, which is nice that we have it in.
I won't back down. 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 I won't back down.
And hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
All right. I think we're starting to sit pretty good here. Yes. I know there's a lot of won't back downs there at the end. But it's catchy. It's catchy.
Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't
have to clean up our ending here when we get to that, but I think we're going to reference first here. And the plus side with a cover like this is we can reference a little bit of the original. I mean, we don't want to get a copyright strike or anything like that or get the stream taken down, but we can always mix in a little bit of the original, kind of see where our mix is in comparison to that one. I mean, the cool thing is this is kind of, I mean, the original track is an older track, so we can kind of see where a more modern mix sits in comparison to the original mix. I mean, the original mix has a lot of merit to it because it's a big song, and obviously they got something right there. So even though it's older and maybe the mixing style is outdated, there's a lot of stuff we can take from that in what they got right with the song. So we're going to loop a section of the song here. And I have my couple of reference tracks in here, and then I have the original, which, by the way, is like spot on tempo-wise. So very, very cool to see. We're going to start with everything below 50 hertz here, and we'll work our way up with the EQ trick. And as per usual, I usually say it at the beginning, but I try to say it a couple times throughout. If you do want to mix this track, if you want to mix along with the stream here, the link at the top of the chat or at the top of the description, you can download these multi-tracks, the multi-tracks for this cover song, the Tom Petty cover song, and you can mix along with the stream here, or you can just use them for your own mixing practice as well. And there's tons and tons of other multi-tracks on that page. No charge. You can download them. There's links to the streams, so you can mix along with me if you'd like, or you can just use them for your own mixing practice. You by no means have to do what I'm doing or join me in these mixes. But let's see here. I'm going to pull this EQ in. I am going to do this in mono. I'll flip back and forth between mono and stereo, but I like to see how everything is looking in mono. And if you are mixing on subs, if you're listening on subs, bear in mind this is going to get a little bit loud as I check the bottom end, because I'm going to crank this up by about 10 dB from where we were sitting. I like to listen loud on the bottom end and make sure it's right. It's the one time I'll crank things to make sure we're sitting in the right place. So 50 hertz and below here is where we are going to listen. Oof. Ears are getting tired here, but let's see. This is why we reference. If you're mixing for a long time, especially if you're mixing on headphones, it's important to have a reference track to make sure your tired ears aren't lying to you. So that's the original track. That's one thing that's usually going to be lacking in a more vintage style track is bottom end, but that's okay. I'm going to check the frequency actually above first. This is something I don't know, I've just been doing lately, is checking this area and then going back to the sub. It just seems to be working. Okay, so I do feel good in that frequency range. Let's go back to the sub area and check this guy here. So a little bit of extra sub there. Just makes the kick drum feel bigger. Now, I do like to go from the super, super lows up to the super highs. Just kind of make sure my ears don't get too used to any one frequency range. We're really zoned or narrowed in here. So sometimes making mixing moves when you're really narrowed in, you can get too used to it. So I like to jump around a little bit. And I'm going to save ourselves some room here so we can kind of focus in on the lead vocal. Cymbals sound okay there. Down, so we're an octave here, 5K to 10K. Gonna move down here, 2K to 5K now. Just a half dB at 3K seems okay. I put a little more there. We'll kind of see how that sits. always weary of that frequency range on vocals. That's the harshness. That's the hurtfulness. Feeling really, really good there. I like it. I like it. You can see the mid-range is kind of where we get closer to the old tracks sounding comparable to mixes we're doing now. Again, it's not that the old mix is bad. It's just date, right? Back then they didn't add as much bottom end and as much top end, and that can be an artifact of the analog world as well. It rolls off some of the rough edges, the highs and lows. That's why we have things like Soothe and whatever the Waves one is now to control that extra top end that we get from mixing in digital. That's feeling good. Let's move down here now. Into the low mids, 200 to 500, so a little over an octave. Felt like I was missing some bass there. All right, last frequency range, 100 to 250. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right. So the last piece of the puzzle here now, after we blend back in the rest of our pieces.
Down. Hey, baby. Won't back down. Hey, baby. Won't back down. Hey, baby. There ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
All right, let's check the solo.
Won't back down.
Cool. I'm going to play through this final chorus here, and we're going to add in our mix B, which is just a parallel mix chain. So I'm going to do parallel compression on the entire track here. So I'm sending from mix A, which is my pseudo style mix bus. If I can X out here. So I'm sending to mix B full signal. And then on mix B, I have this 33609 style compressor, 100 millisecond recovery, 2-to-1 ratio, doing about 8 dB reduction, 7 to 10. So I've got 8 dB of gain added. And then at the end, I'm adding 3 dB at 60 and 3 dB at 7K. So a little heat and a little bit more shine and brightness. It's just this parallel chain that I like to kind of sneak in here. I'm going to do it in mono here as well. Let's just ease this up.
Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out.
So we're going to move everything in just a little bit so it ends at a nice pretty spot. And then we'll have to fade the strings probably a touch faster. Let's see here. Let's kind of see where everything naturally ends. And then you can see how much the strings hang over. So let's fade those down a little bit. That seems a little bit smoother. And then we'll maybe nudge this out a piece.
Back down.
Cool. And then let's get our starting point set. Add some fades here at the beginning.
You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down.
I did add a touch more reverb. I like it. Sorry, hitting the microphone here. All right, we're going to do a full listen through on the entire track here. I'm going to do it once on headphones, and then we'll do it once on the mains here in the room. All right, I adjusted the volume on the stream here because I'm going to bump this up to 0. So I'm going to listen a little bit louder, but it's going to stay the same on the stream here because I don't want to blow the stream away, blow OBS away. All right, okay, all the way through the track here. Let's see how we're sounding.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground. And I won't back down. Hey, just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. But I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down.
All right, that sounded pretty good. I kind of did a couple adjustments there as I went through. I pulled down the second set of backgrounds a touch. I think I nudged the lead guitar down a touch. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm considering bringing the main background vocals up a click and then bringing that mix tool down a click to bring the main harmonies up, but those oohs down a touch. We'll see here how it sounds on the mains in the room. We're going to do one more full listen through, and any tweaks we make, we will be done with this one. As always, you want to download these multi-tracks, link at the top of the chat, top of the description, completely for free. You can mix along with the stream here. We're going to take one final listen through on the big speakers here in the room. Let's see how we're sounding.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground, won't be turned around, and I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. But I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey,
All right. I'm digging that. I am happy with that one. I think we are going to call that there. I did mess with the levels on the background vocals as we did the last pass there. The only other thing I was thinking was maybe the vocal could come up a click, but I think it's okay where it is there. I did click the slap delay up a bit as we were going through that last pass. But other than that, I'm really, really happy with how that one came out. As always, if you want to mix along with the stream here, the link at the top of the chat or at the top of the description, you can download the multi-tracks for this song here completely for free. It is called I Won't Back Down. There's a link on that page, lets you download the multi-tracks. There's tons of other multi-tracks on that page as well with links back to the various streams. So you can download these tracks completely for free and you can mix along with me with these streams, or you can just use any of them for your own mixing practice as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for another stream here, and I will see you in the next one very, very soon.